Breaking news suggests that the future of cryptocurrencies and the financial markets as we know them might be redrawn, aiming to entirely terminate the Securities and Exchange Commission's case against Ripple Labs. The United States Congress has presented a revolutionary measure known H.R. 9999. This is not some gossip or conjecture. This measure is a major legislative attempt to resolve one of the longest ongoing legal conflicts in the cryptocurrency sector by providing clarity. This law contains a crucial section that XRP is not to be categorized as a security specifically. This language is definitive, therefore removing the years of regulatory uncertainty that have dogged XRP and Ripple holders. XRP's expansion has been much hampered by the legal drama between Ripple and the SEC. XRP's price has been reduced since the SEC's lawsuit in late 2021. Exchanges delisted the token. Many institutional investors have stayed cautious, but the arrival of HR 9999 signals a turning moment that can inspire hope all throughout the market. According to congressional insiders, the measure is passing quickly through the legislative process and that President Biden is anticipated to sign it into law in 48 hours. Should this chronology be accurate, XRP will show up legally cleaned and ready for a major rebirth. The response of institutional investors and big-scale holders, often referred to as whales, makes this scenario even more interesting. Following a closed-door session inside the House of Representatives, reports show that an amazing amount of XRP 700 million tokens was obtained in a short period. This increase in purchasing activity points to the brightest money in the market positioning itself for an upcoming price rally, expecting that the passing of the bill would function as a catalyst to fully unleash XRP. There are significant ramifications for the larger ecosystem of cryptocurrencies as well. XRP's special use case in enabling cross-border payments and liquidity management has it long regarded as one of the most promising digital assets. Many institutions have, however, held back from fully adopting regulatory certainty in absence of it. The official certification from Congress that XRP is not a security will eliminate the main obstacle to institutional adoption, therefore allowing banks, financial companies, and payment systems to include XRP into their operations. This could set off an adoption chain reaction that drives demand and hence price to hitherto unheard-of levels. XRP's price forecasts following this legislative victory are simply amazing. Forecasts from market analysts and crypto strategists point to a rapid increase, with many aiming for the $10,000 mark in the next year or two. Some analysts argue that when XRP obtains credibility and broad institutional support, its market valuation could surpass that of Bitcoin's. Given the current dynamics of supply and demand, such a pricing point seems reasonable under the new legal environment, even if it is aggressive. Furthermore, far-reaching effects of this measure for crypto control in the United States are the SEC's method of categorizing digital assets has been attacked for years for its uncertainty and inconsistency. The legislative action to define XRP's position makes a strong statement that Congress is intervening to offer unambiguous rules, therefore opening the path for similar laws influencing other cryptocurrencies. This clarity could inspire creativity, lower legal risk, and hasten the development of the American cryptocurrency market. Technically, Ripple's network technology is already battle-tested, with alliances spanning banks, payment providers, and that this could result in a network effect whereby more participants choose RippleNet and XRP for its efficiency and cost advantages in cross-border settlements. Of course, no significant event in cryptocurrencies is without its detractors. Although the language of the measure is unambiguous, some legal analysts warn that its passage through Congress might encounter resistance or modifications meant to slow down or minimize its influence. To keep control over certain crypto operations, the SEC might also look into other legal paths or regulatory policies. Nonetheless, the momentum behind H.R. 9999 and the overwhelming backing of important legislators point to a considerable likelihood of the measure passing whole. The reaction of the society has been quite favorable. Globally, XRP holders have shown a fresh enthusiasm, and social media channels and forums are alive with activity. Many see this as the much-expected vindication for Ripple and its followers, a moment that validates years of patience and determination. Legal ambiguity is giving way in the story to growth and opportunity. Moreover, the approval of the measure can have unintended consequences on market behavior. Rising media coverage, more trade volume, and fresh interest from retail investors are what we should expect. Previously delisted XRP may be rushed to relist by exchanges, therefore augmenting liquidity. XRP might be included into DeFi protocols and other blockchain initiatives as a reliable asset, therefore extending its usage possibilities outside conventional banking. You also really should take macroeconomic situation into account. Globally, financial trends, economic policies, and legislative events all have great impact on Bitcoin prices. The timing of this bill's introduction and probable passing really fits more general patterns of institutional acceptance and government increasing curiosity about digital currency. This junction might really generate a perfect storm, driving XRP's price and acceptance to unprecedented heights. Investors should approach this junctural with both enthusiasm and restraint. Although the legislation guarantees legal clarity and great upside potential, the crypto market is still erratic, and outside events like geopolitical concerns or changes in world economy could affect results. Staying informed, controlling risk, and thinking through the long-term principles that make XRP special constitute a wise approach. Looking ahead, should the measure pass as expected, the following 12 to 24 months could see an XRP metamorphosis never witnessed in the digital asset market. From institutional buy-in to regulatory clarity, from network growth to market rallies, the whole ecosystem is poised for a fresh chapter. Finally, the arrival of HR 9999 marks a turning point for XRP and Ripple historically. A historic change with the ability to transform crypto markets, legal environments, and investor fortunes is the possibility to finish the SEC case within 48 hours. For XRP holders, this event marks the end of years of uncertainty and the start of a bright future. XRP's path towards $10,000 per coin is no more only a wishful projection as institutions acquire billions of tokens and governments line up on regulatory certainty. It is fast turning into a given fact. Thus, keep tuned, keep educated, and get ready for a time when XRP might completely reinvent the entire foundation of digital banking. Note: this video is only for informative and teaching needs. This is not financial guidance. Before deciding what to invest in, kindly investigate yourself and speak with a financial consultant.